Hello and welcome to the Kitchen Design Experts. This is the channel that tells you all you need to know about kitchens, kitchen design and kitchen appliances. Now today we're going to talk about combination ovens. Now those of you that have been following us will know that we've already done 2 videos on combination ovens. But basically those 2 videos weren't telling you what a combination oven is. One was just telling you not to put it too high, and the other one was telling you not to be mistaken with a combination microwave. But today we're going to just talk through the value of having a combination oven, and you can decide whether or not the investment in one of these appliances is going to be right for you. Now, after I've given you this little talk about combination ovens, I am actually going to just cook a chicken in one for you so you can see the benefits of what a combination oven can give you. But first of all, let me give you a quick explanation as to what one is. A combination oven is slightly smaller than a single oven. Single ovens are 600mm high, combination ovens are 450mm high. But what a combination oven will give you is a multifunction oven which has many different ways of cooking. It'll give you a grill, and it will also give you a microwave. And the most important part about it, yes, you can use it as just an oven, just a grill or just a microwave, but the most important thing about it is you can combine the microwave with those other functions. And what that actually does is speed up the length of time it takes to cook something, but it will still give you fully cooked results. And when I do the chicken, I hope you'll see that. Now typically when we go and see a client in the home and we ask all our questions, the way that we lead into combination ovens is we ask the question, how many ovens do you need? How many cavities do you need? Many people will say to us, oh, we need at least two cavities so we can cook at different temperatures. It gives us that flexibility. So the decision then comes down to, do they have a double oven, which is a main oven with a smaller oven above it, or do they have 2 single ovens, either side by side or on top of each other? And then we ask the question, do you need a microwave? And if they say yes to that, and they want 2 ovens, you start to think about the space that that's going to take up. Yes, we can build microwaves in. They don't always have to sit on the worktop. We can build them into a tall housing, or we can actually build them into a wall cupboard. But nonetheless, they are taking up cupboard space. So we say to our clients, look, have you ever thought of a combination oven? Because that will give you 2 ovens, it'll give you 2 grills, and it will give you your microwave, and it will take up a lot less space. This could be a bit of an eye-opener for some people because they've never heard of them. There is a cost ramification. Combination ovens can be quite expensive. But if you were to compare it to 2 single ovens and a built-in microwave, the cost of a combi oven with a single oven is pretty much the same. So it's well worth considering. So where do we generally position the combination oven? Usually there's one of 2 ways of doing it. You lower the single oven down and put the combination oven over the top of it, but there's a word of warning here, as per one of our videos, which we'll put a link in the description. Be careful about setting your combination oven too high. And the other way of doing it is to put the single oven next to the combination oven. There is a disparity in the heights. The combination oven is smaller, so what you tend to do is to put a warming drawer or a sous vide drawer underneath the combi, and it's designed then to perfectly match the height of the single oven, so in line together they look great. Now with most manufacturers, the combination ovens are perhaps the top of the range as far as appliances are concerned, and basically what they do, they make sure it incorporates all the main features of a normal oven. So when I say it's an oven, a grill and a microwave, it isn't just an oven, it's a multifunction oven. And if you look at this list here, you'll see all the things that it does. So as you can see on the left here, the oven functions. It does grilling, standard grilling. Usually it will have a full width grill and it'll have a half width grill. It does something called turbo grilling, which is great, and we're going to be using that to cook our chicken with just a little bit later. It has your true fan cooking, it'll cook frozen foods, it's conventional cooking, it'll have a pizza function, you can cook with bottom heat, and of course, as we said, there's a microwave. There are other functions that will be there as well that you can make use of, from plate warming to dough proving, slow cooking, and even bread baking. All these are press of a button. So you can see it's a very, very versatile machine. It can be useful for busy families who have to cook things quickly. It's also something we use for retired couples who perhaps don't need a full oven. And this oven on its own, that does absolutely everything, is perfect for them. Okay, so rather than me telling you how wonderful this appliance is, let's show it you in action and let's get that chicken cooked. Okay, so here we have a chicken. On the package it said that we ought to cook this for 1 hour 20 minutes, so you're looking at an 80-minute cooker standard, and as we mentioned, we're going to cook this at 40 minutes with a combination oven. Let's just do a bit of prep. Obviously we're not going to go Gordon Ramsay with you, we're going to keep it very simple. We're just going to drizzle some olive oil on the top. Let's add just a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Let's rub all that in a bit. Okay, and that's quite simply all we're going to do. You'll notice there's some string on the chicken. I would normally take that off before cooking because it cooks more evenly, but to actually handle the chicken, it's easier if we keep it on, so I'm going to cheat a little bit in this case. Okay, so let's bob the chicken into the oven. Okay, chicken's in the oven. Now you'll notice that the chicken is actually sat on a wire tray, and then there's a solid tray underneath it. You can cook the chicken inside, say, a glass Pyrex bowl if you wish. The only thing if you put it inside something is with this function generally you'd have to turn the chicken halfway through. Doing it this way we don't have to turn the chicken and it's going to cook it all the way round. Okay, now that we've done that, let's just set the controls. Right, so let's set this oven to cook the chicken. The oven we're demonstrating here is an AEG combination oven. Quite similar in function to all the other makes. The Bosch, Neff, Siemens are all done in a similar way, and I'm just going to go through the procedure of setting the cooking system so you can see what's involved when you want to cook a chicken. Now first of all we have to choose the function of the oven. That's these little symbols here, and there's many of them, so if you hit the button you'll start to see there a host of different cooking functions, and those on that screen relate to the actual oven part of the machine. We move across and then you'll start to see the microwave with different functions, from defrost to full cook, etc. Then we move across again and we get to what we're after, which is the microwave combination. And again, there's different ways of going about it. That particular one, you're adding to the microwaves true fan cooking. If we move along, we're adding conventional cooking to microwaves. Move along, you can have just the grill with microwaves. And finally, the one that we want, turbo grilling with microwave. And as it says on the screen there, this speeds up your roasting and cooking, which is exactly what we want for our chicken. So we select that cooking function. The next thing we have to select is the temperature. At the moment that's 180. We want our chicken to be nice and crispy, so we're going to set the cooking part of it to 220. That's the oven. Boom. Then we have to add the microwaves, and that's over here. So we move back one. At the moment it's 200 watts. We're going to click that and we're going to put it up to 400 watts. Now, you might have noticed when we put the chicken in the oven that there were metal trays in there. And you might be thinking to yourself, wait a minute, you can't put metal in microwaves. We've always been told you can't do that. With this particular model, providing the microwaves aren't any higher than 600 watts, you can put metal accessories in the oven. Okay, we've done everything we need to do now, perhaps with the exception of the timer. So let's just move across to timer, hit that. We said 40 minutes. Let's see what 40 minutes does for us. Boom, 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 boom. Hit it, sound alarm, and then stop cooking. And all we have to do is press start. 2, 1, counts down, starts. Brilliant. And all we have to do now is sit back and wait for our chicken. Okay, let me show you the setup we're using here in the showroom today. On the left is a single 600mm high built-in oven, which is a multifunction oven with a grill. Adjacent to that is the 450mm high combination oven that's cooking our chicken beautifully at the moment. And underneath that, so we can match the height with the oven, we've got a sous vide drawer here. Now that could quite easily just be a warming drawer, or it could be a storage drawer. But this system gives you fantastic flexibility. Essentially what you're looking at there are 2 ovens, 2 grills and a microwave. And for busy families, it's a fantastic combination. Right, the timer's gone off and this chicken's been cooking for 40 minutes. Now remember, it was supposed to be cooking for 80 minutes in a normal oven. In this combination oven, we've had it in for 40 minutes. Let's see if it's roasted, let's see if it's browned. Now I think you can see from that straight away that you've got the perfect roasted chicken. Just take it out. Now I'm not going to cut into that because I think Christy and I will be having that for dinner tonight. But I assure you that inside it is succulent and properly cooked. And that's the main advantage of a combination oven. You can cut your cooking time down by 50% but still achieve perfect results. As you may already know, our studio's in Cheshire and we cover the Lancashire and Shropshire counties. And if you live locally, it's worthwhile knowing that we do have demonstrations here in the studio, and one of the popular demonstrations is actually the combination oven. So if you are interested, if say you're thinking of having a kitchen and are considering a combi oven, or maybe you've already got one, and it doesn't have to be our kitchen by the way, if you go onto the description box below, you'll see our email. Just email us and ask us when the next demonstrations are, and you are more than welcome to come to us. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you've learned something, and as always, if you've enjoyed the video, please subscribe, big help, and if you've got any questions at all, just put them in the comments box below and we will get back to you. Thanks very much for watching, see you next time, bye bye.